and a lot of lessons are being learned. And from there, we want to come back down to look at issues that affect passion and human life and transformation indeed. And I'm joined in the studio by Wanyeye, the cultural ambassador, and he's going to tell us more. Of course, he hasn't come alone. There is Power in Partnership is joined by Sylvia, and the two are going to lead us into discussions on what they intend to do. It is anticipated that very soon there will be a huge movement from here to South Africa, Johannesburg, and I am made to understand and believe that empirically, Johannesburg from here is about 1,500 kilometers, and Wanyeye is going to be cycling all the way. I know that by bus it takes about two full days to arrive there. I'm wondering how long it is going to take him, the other team, the concerns and the security issues. All this we are going to discover. His name is James Falanga, and of course, like I said, Sylvia. So I will say ladies first. Madam Sylvia, welcome to the interview.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. You look international already.
Thank you for the good compliment.
Excellent. And of course, the gentleman himself, James, you are geared in the Ngonia Tower. If you told me, I could have also matched, because I have some regard. Welcome to the interview, sir.
Thank you very much. But you knew that 1 year you will be coming. You would have put on something for couch.
Yes, but I'm putting on in my heart. All right. So we have this upcoming trip all the way from here to Joburg. But before we go into...
It's Cape Town.
It's Cape Town?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Cape Town. Then let me rephrase my understanding. From Zambia to Joburg is about 1.5. But from Joburg to Cape Town is even more. Roughly it should be about 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That means that our learned gentleman here, the passion, the cultural ambassador, is supposed to... Oh my Lord, oh my God, what energy do you have?
Sometimes I even fail to understand myself, because when I'm doing it with love. So even this tour, I know it's very big, and it's my first time doing it. The longest which I did in Zambia, it was 11 days. Mungu to Lusaka using Livingstone. So this one, it's more than...
Okay, that's the longest you did? Yes. Come again?
The longest, it was Mungu to Lusaka using Livingstone. But although I had my challenges, I wanted even to faint in 11 days. Now what of this one, which would take me 37 days on the load. Okay, all right.
Before I get to you deeply, I would want to get something from Madam Sylvia. Coming in, what role are you contributing in this important cultural race?
So we're putting like everything together, seeing to say that the route that you take, the stops, because we have to pass through Botswana, then Johannesburg, or Pretoria, Johannesburg, and go to Cape Town. So putting together to say where we'll stop in Johannesburg, where we're stopping, we'll stop in Bloemfontein and Cape Town.
All right.
That's our last destination. So I'm just putting everything together, like the route, and this tour is well planned and a success.
Okay, so you're basically the logistic person that is supposed to ensure that all the facets are put in place as the trip is underway.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, is it going to be accompanied by other people, or is it going to be a solo race?
That's a plan. That's a plan. Although there are some people who wants to come on board, but because we don't have, we haven't yet secured sponsorship. So we are still not very sure if we will bring in people to ride with him. Maybe they can ride with him up to Livingstone, Kazungola, and then he continues on his own.
Okay.
That is something that we're just, on the 10th we'll decide the way forward.
Okay, back to you, James. So we continue hard to investigate and find out more about your race. I mean, this is a lot of energy, considering Cape Town. You nearly fainted when you went to Mongu. and Mongo and Cape Town would be 10, 20 times in. Where are you getting this energy? Is it Holy Spirit? Is it ancestors? Is it cultural? Is it the Ngoni warrior? Or what should we say?
So like I said, last year I did my first tour, which I went to Chipata, which took me 6 days, and the second it was with Mongo. So by that time I wasn't like fit well. You know, last year I did almost 15 ceremonies. Almost I covered 5,000 plus kilometers last year. So this year I feel like I've done Chwala, I've done Komboka. This year I used the Mumba Lord, I've done Komboka 6 days. So for Cape Town, I feel like I've now have that experience to move on the Lord. Wow, wow.
Before I come to the young people, if they're appreciating culture, what type of food do you eat, by the way, to have such energy? When I look at you, you're not looking like me. You look fit. Me, I look better. Maybe I need to donate some some food stuff into you so that somehow, because I'll be looking. I wish I could be in Cape Town to receive you, because this is grand. But what food do you eat normally to sustain you?
Most, you know, it's our mindset. What you tell your mind, it's what you react on your body. So if I say that in the morning I don't eat, I'll eat maybe 11. If I'm not on the bicycle, I'll eat maybe 11 to 12. And then I'll eat shima in the evening. So usually it's my veg. They are very important.
Okay.
Monga kapandwa sport chofunga kudia my veg bad. So when I went to Mongo, I had time to visit the clinic, to and checking it to Pianga. But I know that you are very much fit.
Wow.
Wow. I feel like I'm still have that energy.
Okay, all right. James, talking about culture, the young people in Zambia, of course, they have gone socials, they have gone digital, and they seem to be moving away from what you're doing, from promoting culture, because right now you're a cultural ambassador. Do you think there's a gap? What is happening? Why are young people really not coming to the party as far as culture is concerned?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I was born in Lusaka. I've never seen my dad, and mom died when I was 7. So kukula kwanga nakula cheija ko, but ukula suza kuri family yako and whatever. So by the last year, when I decided that I need to know where I'm coming from, and I used the bicycle, which my dream was go and greet Wampezeni and Vinachitik. The other trip Mongo. The other trip naenda manje kumwezi kwatu. Ninaenda na njinga kuti nikaziwe kumwezi kwa dadi, and I was being welcomed. So there are a lot of people here in Lusaka. Mamina wa mabado chena waona mngani bosoba pano pacharo kube muntu osoba. Muntu aliense ana family kwa nechokera. Ngakali family yako inamwalira. There are others like me bananista adopt from Kabiji Mpanga. So hapa nchokera kuri ba mfumu. Mwaona. So family yanga nezona mga sinili neka kansi baliko benango. So muntu aliense ana purpose why is still alive. So even myself nwanda nakamba no, I'll continue promoting culture. I was lost. Kona mungati nzasoko nzeka urusinza kankalapo life ya bwini. But I had faith kuti in one day I'll know where I'm coming from. And luti yanga amweka onde.
As well. So the importance of knowing your culture is, let's say you said it comes from knowing our culture, knowing other people's culture. It comes from Kaonde. I would know how to, when I know his culture, I'll know how to conduct myself towards him.
That's right.
When I visit his village, I'll know how to greet the elders and so on. So that's the importance of knowing our culture, knowing other people's culture. And that's the importance of this trip, that we'll know the Swana culture, we'll know the South African culture and so on. And because most of the tour will be maybe live, a lot of people around the world, not just Zambia, around the world will be following us. They will know to say, okay, this is how they present themselves, this is how they live. Okay,
yes. Thank you, Madam Sylvia. I'll be coming back to you again. But on your James, looking at the country leadership and systems, do you think that there is enough structure in our country, in our syllabus, even in your upbringing, to help you and help the other young people understand culture. Is there a gap somewhere where you think, maybe government is not doing well, or maybe our parents, Makolo, our cultures are not doing well, to just bring a system where people know more about themselves? If you go to Africa, where you're going, you know, literally all the boys you find and girls, they're so much into culture, but here I think the culture is almost zero.
So on the movement, I feel like we have been left out in terms of school. You know, once timachokera ku school kutizwe chizungu, tizwe what to say, what to be in life, timachokera ku school. So I feel like culture ifunika chiyambira ku school. Bana bali bonse bafunika bafunsiwa kumunsi kwanu ndikuti. Kapena sazi bako auziwa ku school because my parents wena ngodaba tibalipo boza uja mwana. So bana tisoba because of what we don't know where we're coming from. So now if we can start ku school kamene kuja kwambo punsa bana pari culture. Iwe ndwe James Piri uchokera ku Eastern. Iwe ndwe Faranga uchokera ku Toko. When you hear any name